but while we're working our chest and back, we're also going to be working our legs, which is awesome. So let us jog it out. I'm still kind of slowly getting back in to everything because I just, I don't want to get set back, so that's important. Lunge to one side, keep your knees behind your toes. Yeah, this is going to be great. And I'm super, super, super excited about it. I need you to reach up, lean to one side, then to the other. Don't forget these warm-ups. Open up your chest, and then pretend like you're hugging your stability ball. Open up your chest, hug that stability ball, and then kind of reach forward and to the side, forward, to the side. Awesome. Give yourself some hugs. Let's do this. So again, I'm still taking it easy, so I might not get through the whole minute, and I probably won't use weights, but that's okay. So the first one we're going to do is awesome. You should use 5 pounds or 3 pounds if you're brand new, but we are going to do snow angels. Okay, hold on. So for snow angels, okay, you have a weight. So you're really squeezing your chest, but then your legs are also working as well. Okay, so keep going. We're going to do 1 minute. Really squeeze those quads. Your abs have to aid you. It's very important. Doing great. Really squeeze, and when you need it, take those breaks. Just keep them short, 3 to 4 seconds. There's 6 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. So, deceptively difficult exercise, for sure. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is one of my favorite back exercises, and it's called a swimmer's crawl. So you're going to be hinged over, and the weight should be right above the middle of your head, and you really squeeze your back to have strong strokes. Normally I use a 5 for this. If you're just starting out, you can use a 3. It's fine. I'm not going to use any weight. The challenge with this is we are going to be on one leg for half and one leg for the other half. So you really have got to keep your core engaged with every exercise, but especially these exercises that require balance. And because they require balance, I'm going to move my mat out of the way. Sometimes being on a squishy surface can make it a little bit more challenging to stay balanced. Just want to make sure I'm coming across okay. I am. Awesome. Okay. All right, so hinge over. I want those strong strokes, so don't let your upper body rotate out. Keep it parallel to the ground. There is a slight bend in your leg. And 30 seconds in, we'll switch legs. Really squeeze that back. Switch legs. Really squeeze, you can do it. Take those breaks when you need to. If you lose your balance, who cares? Just get reset, keep going. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Have some water. Whew. So you see, we're just sort of upping the ante, trying to get more accomplished in the same amount of time. So, okay, so the next one that we were gonna do, you're gonna get on your ball. For more stability, feel free to push it into like your couch, a wall, whatever. So you're gonna be on the ball, pushing down, really challenging your core, your chest, your back, your arms. I'm gonna not do too many of these, but I'm just gonna do a modified version. So before I was on with you guys, I ran very slowly on the treadmill for about 15 minutes and then walked for about another 20 minutes and just trying to get back into everything slowly. I feel like I definitely not doing anything for a couple weeks besides a couple walks here and there. When you take a break like that, as we all sometimes do for various reasons, just know it does take a little bit of time to sort of get back to where you were, but don't stress about that, you will. But the other thing is that oftentimes I find I come back stronger than I was before. So there are always these added benefits to just sometimes taking a break. For me, a lot of my working out is really emotional and mental. It's almost like just a way for me to vent, to sort of let out. You know, there's been a lot of sadness in my life. You know, the last 10 years have been a roller coaster, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And so I think what the exercising does for me and the moving my body is it just helps me process, because there's so much that I stuffed down that it still comes out, you know. I think when you process things properly when they happen, you probably tend to fare a little bit better versus stuffing to get through the day. So that's where I'm at, and I'm fine with it. I'm great, but you know, just also the realization that moving my body is what I need to do for my mental as much as my physical. Okay, sorry, I get a little soapboxy sometimes. So for this one, okay, so you're squeezing your chest, and it's really important that you drive those hips up and then use your abs to bring those knees up, but really squeeze your glutes, squeeze that chest. Normally I'd probably use a 10 for this. These are flies, so you have to go a little lighter with flies than you do a press. When you need a break, take it. I'm gonna put my weights down. I'm trying to remember to not try to do everything. Really squeeze, keep those glutes engaged. Keep those abs tight. Less than 10 seconds, y'all. Go, go, go. You can do it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. This feels just absolutely excellent. Okay, so now we are going to spin over. And so I want you to really work on your back, but while you're lifting your back, you are squeezing your glute and your hamstring on the opposite leg and pulsing it to really get a nice muscle burn. Ooh, 45 seconds on each side. Keep those abs tight. Really squeeze that back, squeeze those glutes. We can do it. Take those breaks when you need to. I'm not going to do the leg for the last few seconds on that side. Really squeeze that back, get that weight up, switch arms. You can do it. I know the burn is intense. Squeeze that back, squeeze those abs, squeeze that glute and that hamstring. Make them all work. I know the burn's intense. When it gets to be too much, you just take a little break. It's okay. Breaks are not for sissies, y'all. Breaks are for the people that are working hard. Less than 10 seconds, come on. Let's go, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Yeah, I always get winded during these workouts, but it just happens a lot faster and I'm not using weights. So, for the most part, have some water. Okay. Whew. Okay, next you're gonna get on your ball. You can press it up against something if you want. I am going to today. I am not going to use weights, but we are going to do incline chest presses. So this is going to be your position, but I want you to squeeze your quad. So I want you to squeeze, squeeze, and then up, up. So you'll see what I mean. You kind of have to get into a little bit of a rhythm with this. So really keep those abs engaged. Because you need your balance. So if you're not balancing it against anything and you fall off, or if you're balancing it against something and you fall off, who cares? I don't care. I just like the goal of trying to stay on. Whew. Squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze that quad, squeeze that quad. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those glutes. I'm done. That was challenging. I'm curious to know if you guys are huffing and puffing like me. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Joanne, Rochelle. Okay. So, the next one we're going to do is an exercise to work this upper chest. So these are YOLO raises. So you're really squeezing all through here. You're obviously going to feel it in your shoulders as well. But we're lunging to each side. Now, when you lunge, keep that knee behind your toe. Super, super important. I'm not using weights. And I got to get out of here soon because I got to get the kids off to school. So I might need to cut this a little short, just by like a minute.
You gotta go up? Where are you? Eli, where are you?
He slept in Elsie's room last night, in the other bed.
Okay. I was like, almost sad. Oh, it is sad.
Squeeze. Squeeze, you can do it. You can do it. Keep making sure that your knee is behind your toe. Keep those abs tight. I know it's tough. Squeeze. Squeeze. You can do it. Yes, you can. Squeeze that chest. Squeeze those shoulders. Squeeze those abs. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Good job, guys. Whew. All right. This is gonna be the last one because I gotta get the kids off to school. So we're gonna do Superman kicks. So you're gonna be working your hamstrings and glutes as well as your back, because this is your position and you're squeezing your back. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Really squeeze your back to get those arms up off the ground. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to keep those legs up off the ground. You are Superwoman, flying through the air. When you need a break, take it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can do it, guys. Come on. I'm taking as many breaks as I feel the need to take, and I don't feel bad about it. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. I want you to sit back in a child's pose, stretch those fingers out, and really stretch that back. Good job. Come up. Stretch those legs, lunge to one side. You can get deeper now that we are warmed up. Reach up tall. I want you to hug your stability ball to one side, really stretching out your back to the other. Give yourself some hugs. That was a strenuous workout. I don't know if you guys thought it was.